Welcome to Mania Madness. Welcome to Mania Mindfulness. I'm Derek, and this is the beginning of my YouTube journey to explore mental health, relationships, and healing. In this space, we are going to dive deep into how things like ADHD, bipolar disorders, and CPTSD can affect our relationships and personal growth. For years, I didn't even know I had bipolar 2 or ADHD or even complex PTSD. I made mistakes in all of my relationships, hurt people that I really love without even knowing it was going on. It stems from childhood. I never understood why I couldn't hold a relationship for longer than 2 years. Last year, which is probably like this third year of my last relationship, I beat depression 6 times. It wasn't easy, but I did it with the help of my partner, which is really crucial to have a partner that is there with you and understands when you're experiencing those episodes. I didn't do it with a therapist, but one thing that opened my eyes was that was the first year I ever had that many depressive episodes. And it sucked to see your lady seeing you like that. It's like a helpless feeling. I view depression as something that we can't control. There was a few things that was going on around that time that I felt like I couldn't control. But having ADHD along with bipolar disorder, it hampers a lot of things that you want to do or even don't want to do. So earlier this year, I felt like there was just something else going on. It couldn't just be me being depressed. I didn't understand that ADHD at the time was contributing to the depression. Like I said in my earlier videos, when I got diagnosed with ADHD a couple of years ago, or maybe it was 4 years ago, I didn't understand what it was. I just felt like it was the reason for my procrastination, my laziness, along with other things. So I went in and I took a test, and I was diagnosed with bipolar 2. I felt liberated because I could look back at my life and understand why I did the things that I did. And also I did research on bipolar and ADHD, so I kind of diagnosed myself with bipolar, but I went in to get tested to confirm. So once I could look back at my life and understand why I did the things I did, it was comforting to know that I knew why. But by this time, I was already 3 years in my my last relationship. All the hurt and pain that I put her through, in her words, the damage had been done. And we had a lot of great times, but it seemed like those times was the most memorable for her. According to her, it was like that ever since the beginning of the relationship. Now, mind you, before my last relationship, the one before that was probably 2 months in between the relationship before that, and that one was with the narc. Oh man, that was horrible. I didn't understand what a narc was until that relationship, and that caused a lot of trauma. I broke my hand. I hit the wall. I'd never done that before. Once that was over, it's like like my last relationship was my last girlfriend was just handed to me. She just appeared out of nowhere, and it was awesome. It just felt like heaven sent. So a month after that, we met. Then we started, dating, seeing each other more, communicating more. And looking back, I really, really wish it wasn't a rebound. It definitely wasn't a rebound. It was a vibe. It was definitely a connection, a spiritual connection that I felt. I wish I could have healed from that relationship so I could have been a better partner for my ex. I know we're not supposed to have regrets, but I just know things would have been different if I would have known this information sooner. So yeah, by the time I realized what was happening, the damage had already been done. Emotional scars. She said that she felt like she had to walk on eggshells. And at first I didn't know what it meant because I really tried to not show that side of me. But once, I guess, like again, that 2 year mark hit, I just changed. There was things going on that I couldn't control. Like I got garnished from my job. I was getting garnished, so I wasn't really able to make as much money as I was. And that contributed to my depression because I felt like I couldn't provide like I was supposed to. I'm not a weak person. I am a Cancer. So I am emotional. So these tears are real. I'm not ashamed of them. And, as men, we have to be able to be vulnerable without feeling ashamed. I didn't even know who I would wake up as the next morning. We fell into routines. There was things that she was dealing with also. I wish I could have supported her better. But, that's my mission now. I'm on a mission to help others avoid the same pain. It doesn't feel good. It definitely does not feel good. I would not wish heartbreak on anyone. I know there's a lot of guys out there that be like fuck hoes, fuck bitches and shit, but I feel like they're just afraid to be vulnerable because they have the sides too. Everyone has something they're dealing with, but most have no clue what they're dealing with. They want to blame the other person, blame the world, but they never want to look in that mirror unless it's to improve their appearance or admire their appearance, their avatar, if you will. And this isn't just my story. This is a story of many, many, many people out there who don't even have a clue with what's going on in their minds. The mind is a battlefield. Our mind has a tactical advantage over us. And I just want to help them recognize these patterns and behaviors and mood swings before it's too late. If this resonates with you, please like, comment, and share your thoughts. Share your experiences. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video because we are in this together. And this isn't for everybody. This channel isn't for everybody. There are neurotypicals out there who can't even relate to what us neurodivergents deal with day to day. So, thank you for joining me on this journey, on this mission. Remember, healing starts with awareness. So let's grow together one step at a time.